In the beginning, God created them, male and female. Male came first, of which God breathed life into the handwriting. But as a tiger needs a tail, the Lord decided that male must have a wife. Male was spirited, sometimes noble, sometimes vexed. Female was gentler, more grounded, the fairer text. By design, male was the leader, female the helpmate, but female usurping male's role was the de facto fate. In time, male was relegated to the more trivial tasks, and female reigned, but only because of technology's masks. No longer was it an art form to render by hand pen strokes conveying warmth, skill, or spiritual stand. But as the seasons change and the pendulum swings, the soul longed for the satisfaction that natural order brings. So, the tail wagging the tiger ceased to be prevalent, and self-reliance was again seen to be conqueror of the malevolent. Some people might think to claim that the female or female being more grounded is a stretch. To that sentiment, I have this response, a proverb. 1,000 men will make a camp, but one woman will make a home. In Chinese internal alchemy, the female, yin, is considered to be earth energy, and the male, or yang, is considered to be spiritual energy of heaven. So to consider yin, or the female, to be more grounded is not far-fetched at all. Practical things having to do with time and space. But on a more challenging note, dealing with the main theme of this poet, the idea that the role of the male to lead is of vital importance, and to reverse this and have the female lead is a primary error of the soul. Consider this ancient Chinese proverb. Ancient because these thoughts, this perspective is becoming more and more rare these days, as throughout the globe, yin or female is beginning to dominate. There are certain things that occur when yin dominates. I'll get to those in a second. For now, this proverb. It is a sign of an evil generation when men give their authority over to women. Bad things happen when the roles are reversed, when men are no longer in the authority position. Cancer and diabetes are manifestations of when yin dominates. Irrational thinking, bad government, these things are all a sign of yin dominating. A great influx of immorality due to sexual energies becoming more and more important over spiritual principles. There's a wonderful story. God bless Moses for being inspired to tell this story in the Bible. And it has to do with the correct interaction between male and female. And it's a story of Noah's Ark, which has nothing to do with a bunch of animals getting into a big boat and surviving a flood and then repopulating the earth. The story is a metaphor for the correct interaction of male and female energies within the sanctity, the protection, the spiritual protection of an ark. And male and female energies interact in such a way that the soul ascends, the boat rising on the floodwaters. The energy ascends up, becomes more purified and qualified to have a union with God. And the end result is a rainbow. A rainbow that signifies the rainbow body achieved. In Tibetan Buddhism and other esoteric disciplines, we hear of the ascended soul being associated with the rainbow. At the death of the physical body, the rainbows everywhere throughout the sky. They are shown as a celebration of this conquest of the soul over the earthly nature. In the Bible, it speaks of that the rainbow is a sign that God will never flood the world again. This is metaphoric speech for the fact that the rainbow is a sign of the permanency of the soul's ascension to heavenly realms. So, men, do not be afraid of taking the leadership role. That is the destiny of the human soul. That's the way it should be. It doesn't mean that the female should be completely suppressed. No, the interaction has to be correct. The interaction of male and female. It's just simply that one is in a leadership role. Both yin and yang are of vital importance to the ascension of the soul. But they have different roles. Yin is associated with the valley, and male with the mountaintop. God speaks from mountain peaks, and in the valley crops grow. Both are vital. So men, don't be afraid of taking the leadership role. Rather, be afraid of not taking the leadership role. Namaste. I challenge you to become